Hi, I'm Kara Carrero and
I'm Christopher Carrero.
And we are the voices behind Boston Kid Friendly Radio. So this is a podcast that is launching for both locals and for those visiting from out of town. But we wanted to give you a little background, not just of how it got started, but what to expect, and just kind of bring you along with the story.
So whenever we were out and about at Harvard Square, when we had first moved to Boston, Jen and I were out and about looking for a place to eat. And it's pretty hard to judge a restaurant from the outside if it's going to be kid-friendly. So we finally found this little Thai restaurant, walked inside, and we're very happy to be greeted by the staff and have a high chair brought, which doesn't seem like a big deal, but having enough parking for a stroller, having a high chair brought to you, those are pretty big things, especially when they have kids' cups. And I wanted to make a note for myself. And I thought it would also be fun to kind of keep track of what my daughter liked to eat, where she liked to go, and especially the places where I could take her for parks or for eating. And this seemed like an excellent way to not only capture it for our family, but to share it with the greater community of Boston.
So, like he said, 2 years ago, we kind of got started on this. Instead of rolling with some sort of title like What Jen Eats, we decided to go with Boston Kid Friendly. Yes, he did like that title. He sent me a text message. I was out of town and he was really excited about it. But we started doing Boston Kid Friendly, and then it kind of fizzled out. And it's been on the internet, but we haven't really done anything with it. But now we are in a better place to do something that we are passionate about. We love the city that we live in. Our children love growing up here. And not only do we want to help people really connect with the things that are here all the time and not just events, but we want to actually connect with the community. So it's really about like time and place. Now is the right time for us to get involved. So a little bit about our family. Our oldest's name is Jen. And then
We've got M.
Yeah, and she's 2. And then we have Rhett, and he is 5 months currently while we're recording. So we have 3 kids. Anything you want to say about them?
They are all over the place whenever we're on the tee. It's very difficult to get them to, focus. The concept of 6 stops helps a little bit, but there are some days when we may have to get off the train a stop earlier too, because they just can't handle it, or their little bodies are at capacity in some respect, and they need to find a facility.
But this is also a really great time to note that because we do have 3 kids and we have other jobs, we're doing this podcast because we love the city and we believe in this project. So you might sometimes hear background noise in some of the recordings, or we might have to record on a playground or in an echoey place or have a crying baby from time to time. But that's also a part of being kid-friendly. So the name Boston Kid Friendly is because we love the city, but it's also because everything that we have to do as a family is kid-friendly. And so we're going out and making memories, but we're trying to share it with you as well. So, we're going stop by stop, right?
On stop by stop, radiating from the middle of the city, hitting all the lines, and making sure that we get the heart of the city where the most infrastructure is first.
And we're going to try to go in a clockwise spiral outward, but we may hit a few things here and there because, for instance, we don't want to be going to Revere Beach in the middle of winter. So we may mix up a few.
That sounds like a trip that you would send me on alone.
No, I wouldn't. So all information that we give you is going to be available in this podcast. It will also be available in video form, so you'll get to see pictures and videos from every single one of our trips. And there will also be show notes on bostonkidfriendly.com, and we'll also provide GPS coordinates both on the YouTube videos and in the show notes. So you'll also know that you'll get to hear lots of different voices in the podcast. We'll have friends, neighbors, family, maybe sometimes even some strangers will tag along. But we want to show Boston as a whole, like I said. And so you'll get to hear the voices of locals, visitors, and transplants.
Yeah, and it's helpful because sometimes your kids will tell you, oh, not that playground, different playground. And you'll have no idea where to go. And this has been helpful to me already. I've found some amazing parks just walking around that I would have loved to have known they were there. Also, restaurants, places to buy food for the kids, like grocery supplies, diapers, even water bottles if you're out and about and need like a good neoprene bottle that's somewhat childproof.
And then also, whenever you are actually accessing the podcast, the artwork for the show will quickly identify which color lines. It will quickly identify which color lines that stop is covering for the day. You're also going to be able to find great freebies on the website. So we have the website, Boston Kid Friendly. There's a shop. There are actually even membership options because we want to offer you more than just every stop. We're going to be offering Parents Night Out episodes, date nights that are planned for you, even planned day trips and getaways, and all kinds of different information through the membership site as well. We have a Facebook group. So if you're looking for more event type of stuff, you're even free to come into the Facebook group and share some of your own events. And then we'll just be on social media in general. We'll either be under Boston Kid Friendly name or under my name, Kara Carrero. But every single episode, we have a place to eat, a place to play, and a point of interest. And Chris mentioned that we're also going to try to cover things like grocery stores. So if your kid has a blowout and you need a new diaper.
Because that does happen occasionally under my watch.
Or if your family has special dietary needs and you need to go to a deli or something like that to make everybody happy for food.
And one of the big things is which stops are stroller accessible and how.
Yes. So we're not going to do everything like comprehensive to go up and down every elevator and in and out of every stop, but we're going to try to give you tips and tricks on which elevator to go to if you're, say, going northbound on the Orange Line from Downtown Crossing or something like that. We're going to try to give you, we're going to try to save you the headache, basically. And then we want to let you know of anything that are like dangers or inconveniences and just give you as much information as we can in a small package. So I'd say that episodes are probably going to be between 10, 15 minutes, sometimes 20 if we get really excited. Right?
I think if we find some good stuff, we could push 20.
So we hope that this will help you navigate the city, and please go ahead and check out BostonKidFriendly.com. Check out our shop. There's even free stuff in the shop, and don't forget to sign up for our newsletter to stay up with the latest news. So we hope that you can join us with our mascot, Charlie, the Boston Terrier dog, and that you will use hashtags Adventures with Charlie and Boston Kid Friendly whenever you go on your own adventures. So until next time, we'll talk to you later.
Bye.